So the other day I came across a TED talk about the art of asking the right question, and I thought it was very interesting. So I'd like to share with you some of the stuff I learned from it today. So firstly is how to live and enjoy life. So the speaker's grandfather had said that there were three bones. So there's a wishbone where you basically dream the dream, a backbone which helps you work hard to make your dream happen, and a funny bone so you can enjoy the lighter side of life and actually have fun. And all of these bones helps her reflect and refocus because she does meditation as well. So once in a week she will just sit down and think about what's most important in her life. So it's kind of for example, if someone wanted to become a lawyer, on because of they've watched loads of movies and they had that a lawyer makes a lot of money, but maybe later in life they find that their passion is actually animals and helping them, then they could become and they actually really want to become a vet, then maybe they should think about what's most important in their life, whether it's money or actually being able to follow their passions and doing what they enjoy, which was helping animals as a vet. So yeah, these three bones and this question helps us think deeply and just pause in our busy lives and think whether you're dreaming the dream, working hard to make it happen, or whether you're enjoying life as a whole. So secondly, time is the most valuable resource. So time waits for no one because it just keeps on going. And if you're not sure if you're spending your time well or what to spend it on, then just ask yourself, are you happy? And yeah, so just spend time wisely and not on the things that don't matter, and just spend it on the things that are important to you, because then when you grow up you don't want to look back and regret, because you can't change anything then because it's too late at that point. So yeah, this is are you happy is a very important question to ask yourself, because it can change how you carry on leading your life from that point on. And it's kind of going back to the example about the lawyer and the vet, then they don't want to look back years after and they're stuck in a job that they don't like and they regret their decision and are thinking oh, I should have stuck with my passion and actually become a vet, because I would have enjoyed that a lot more than just dealing with papers all day. Thirdly is asking the right questions. So children basically, they naturally have the power of curiosity, and they'll ask questions about anything that comes to their mind without thinking. So yeah, for example, my sister, every single time my mom takes her shopping, she'll always ask for the candies and sweets, even though and she genuinely believes that she can get it as well, even though sometimes my mom might say no, because they're not afraid to ask any question they want. And the children often ask questions why is the sky blue, or how are stars formed, because they feed their minds with the best positivity and knowledge, and very open to learning new things as well. So a quote that Einstein said was, any fool can ask questions, but it takes a genius to ask the right ones. So the right questions are usually open questions that don't have a yes or no answer. It's usually who, what, how questions, but it doesn't always have to be like that. The right question has to be at the right context and the right time as well, and in the right situation. And basically an example that the speaker gave in the talk was when, after she'd done this I think it was an exam, and she came back to her house with her dad was still in the shed, and she was really proud that she'd gotten scored so well in the exam. But then her dad didn't really congratulate her or anything at first. He just asked the question, are you happy? Which made her really think about how she felt at that moment, and all of the hard work she put into it. And yeah, and basically so she can think about enjoying life as well. And most of the best innovators and like creators in the world, they constantly think about what could be better, and they don't settle for the current situation, or like, yeah, and they have no boundaries in their thinking, so they're not limited, and they're always like thinking, what could I improve on? So it's, for example, like people who like work on like Formula One race cars, they're always thinking about how can I make the car go faster, how can I make it lighter, or how can I make the engines more powerful, or the design more like, yeah, just like more streamlined. So they're always constantly trying to find ways to improve. Fourth is the art of listening. So without actively listening, questions don't come to life, because you need at least like two people like actively engaged in the conversation. So it doesn't maximize the potential of the question. So for example, like if you're at your job and your boss asks you to like get a conference room, and he says like it has to be like for like a specific group of people, and like then you probably have to listen, not just like hurry to book a conference room, and actually listen to what type of people it is, because of the background of people, how many people are coming. It could all impact your decisions on whether what would be like a suitable room. Also yeah, so as well as mastering like the art of asking the right questions, you also have to master the art of listening, which is kind of hard because we all lead very busy lives, and now with like social media and always like our phones and the internet, it's also really hard to like have the time and silence to be able to listen, because listening requires like time and silence to be fully present in the moment. And also by listening, you can also give opportunities to others, and also grab opportunities that are coming your way, because if like someone's talking to you and you're not really like, if you actually listen to them, it can also give them like more self-belief in themselves, because they feel like they're actually being heard. So furthermore, like don't assume you know everything before the other person has like finished talking, or before you've even asked a question, because it can lead to lots of misunderstandings, or like misinterpretation or confusion, because you don't see the full picture. And yeah, once like you truly hear them, then there's going to be like more understanding and not like as much conflict. So for example, like last year I had really like gotten interested in like crocheting, and like making, yeah, basically making stuff with it. And I spent lots of time on it and learning how to, using like just lots of YouTube videos. And I was scared to like tell my dad, because I thought he'd get angry at me for like wasting my time. But eventually he did get suspicious where all of my time went, and he found out eventually, because I had to tell him. But in the end, he was actually like really understanding that I was doing something I was genuinely interested in, and he actually bought me a lot of like yarn as well, and like stuff I need to make new stuff. Yeah. So yeah. So in conclusion, I think the main points to take away for today are just that there's three bones, because you need to be able to like dream the dream and also work hard to make it happen, and enjoy life as well, which are all like equally important. And also to always think about what's most important in your life, and to like, yeah, think about like what your passions are and what you actually enjoy, and like to spend time wisely, and how to like ask like open questions that aren't just like yes or no answers. For example, like have you done your homework? Then that's not really like, yeah. And also to be able to listen very well, and don't automatically assume anything, and listen to everything so you can understand the full picture of everything. And I hope you learned something today. Thank you for listening. Bye bye.